Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. The last run, almost a little bit too easy. I'm looking for something to cut my teeth with here. I don't know, I don't like that expression, cut my teeth. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Explosivo and speed up and portable slot. So we definitely did get Eden's Blessing on our last D100 run as well. XPQT 91YW. Horrible rate of fire. Poor damage. I don't even have to look at the stat screen and know that. I can just look at the fact that it takes us 3 hits to kill one of these grandfather flies and know that that's not going to be fantastic for us. But there are some cool implications to this run. First off, our speed is ridiculous. So, you know, outside chance that something like an early Libra is sort of hilarious. Oh god, get out of there! Oh my god, I completely fucked it up, man! Explode! It's too real! It's too real! No, just die. Fuck these spiders, though. Just go, the spiders are coming for you. If we can find an early, oh my lord. If we can find an early, second secret room and just portable slot our way into, maybe like a bunch of Eternal Hearts, that would be ideal. Oh, we are not very strong on this run. I am really hoping to come across that item room soon. Oh yes, please, group together. I appreciate that more than you could ever know. Sure, safety cap. We may indeed want to go to our shop and, you know, maybe blow up the donation machine in the hopes of getting a spirit heart or something like that. That's why you should never ask for a hard run, because the game has got no qualms about giving it to you, man. I think our luck stat must be pretty good based on the fact that we continue to get quite a lot of consumable drops. You know, I didn't really want to come to this room, but you had to feel that it was pretty much necessary. Oh, Lord. There you go. You just gotta stick every enemy with one Explosivo shot, and then ideally get it to run into some other enemies. Please. Okay. Half of a red heart. This is good stuff. That enemy is now dead. We're almost through this room, and actually this room has gone fine. It was the other room that screwed us. Hey, jeez. I mean, you have to feel like one bomb in order to get an item is a pretty good trade, but I sort of don't feel that way. I feel like Infestation's not very good for us at all. But what we'll look for here is just, I guess, spacing. Keep ourselves as far away from the boss as possible, and the more Explosivo shots we can stick him with, the easier this is going to be, like, without a doubt. You know, he's creating heads that are going to blow up and take a lot of his HP with them, or, you know, possibly he's going to blow up right next to them and kill the spiders, etc., etc. I mean, he's already dead by this point, but you get the idea. Toothpicks is a good pickup, but, I mean, I'm a little concerned about the long-term ramifications of where we're at on this run. Not least of which, by the way, is, you know, like, deal with the devil chance, which is not feeling too amazing right now. But it is possible. Oh, that's so good! I was like, I need to find some way to get to those, to get to these generators without actually using any bombs, because I don't have any. So we're just gonna try to maybe, like, stick one Explosivo shot on and then get the heck out of there. Dude, thank God we have Explosivo on this run. I mean, of course, if we didn't have Explosivo, we could have another item that actually directly improves our damage, but thank God we didn't have, like, not Explosivo and then also a shitty item, like a second speed upgrade or a mom's heals or something like that. We'd be in hell. So money equals power is immediately not very useful, but can be useful in the future. I would go so far as to say, in all likelihood, probably will be useful in the future. Now, Bob's Rotten Head is fairly tempting. I don't want to take that yet. Bob's Rotten Head is fairly tempting because I need damage, but I'm not going to prioritize it over Portable Slot, which, if we play our cards right, could be a much more meaningful item for us. Another key. I'm very interested in attending our shop here, and hopefully on said shop, picking up some kind of HP upgrade. By HP upgrade, I mostly just mean a single spirit heart, but just hold back for a second. And, you know, the Explosivo shot might seem like a waste, but it actually blew up some enemies in the interim period there. I shouldn't be over here. It's a little scary. Is our luck stat affecting our Explosivo rate? Because if so, it's been huge for us so far. Alright, we get a penny, a few bombs. This is a great start. Look, I want a lot of these items in here, but the Spirit Heart is chief amongst them. We have the potential to have a great run. We just need to get to the point where we can actually, you know, kill enemies reliably without being scared for our lives. One makes you larger, addicted. Okay, I mean, using either of those is fairly irrelevant. Bombs and Explosivo are relatively worthless here, I'd say, but thank God we at least have the extra damage from toothpicks. DPS from toothpicks, I guess, to be as unambiguous as possible. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we're done. We got to deal with the devil. We got an HP upgrade. Maybe best to wait on that HP upgrade. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, it was best to wait on it. We might as well take this, because we're going to get Death's Touch for sure. Then, we get our HP back, and I honestly... check for the second secret room. That's important. And then inside, we get some pills. 2, are you a wizard? 2, 1 makes you larger. That's a difficult sentence to say, but you get the idea. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go look for our secret room. And any tinted rocks that would like to show up are also, you know, I'm very interested in. Okay. Explosivoed where the enemy used to be. Not an ideal tactic. I just want to do damage. And sometimes the Explosivo shots are making it so that that can't happen. There is a tinted rock in the vicinity. I made it. That was very scary, though. Pretty fly. Okay. This could be our secret room. In fact, it must be our secret room. Pretty fly, sitting on the wall, pretty fly. Looks like it's having a ball, pretty fly. Speed up, I'll take. Full health, sure. Infested, that was actually pretty good. Of all the voice samples in Isaac, the one for Infested confuses me the most. He's so excited, it's like he's never seen Infested before. Infested! It's like when you get the Warp Zone in Super Meat Boy. It's not that good, Matthias. Matthias? I am genuinely apologetic. I keep getting the name wrong. His name wrong. So I always think it's Matthias, but it's actually Matthias. Or Matthias. Matthias Games. You want Mom's Pearl or Safety Cap here? I think we'll go Safety Cap just for fun. Like, Mom's Pearl is fine, but some of the pills we've gotten so far have been okay. More Pretty Flies is good. I'm hopeful that our HP is not going to be a sore spot for us regardless. So, you know, hopefully we can find some Tears Ups or something like that. We're still waiting on an opportunity to use our portable slot in the way that I know we can. Which is just a roundabout way of saying, get into a second secret room and use it to get a bunch of Eternal Hearts or Demon Hearts or Spirit Hearts for that matter, but I don't think Spirit Hearts can show up on a second secret room, so that's kind of a moot point as well. Okay, we got 2 keys. This one wants to buy you flowers, this one wants to talk for hours, etc., etc. 3 keys. Nobody's written a song about that, to the best of my knowledge, except for, oh, let's get 3 keys now, let's get freaking 3 keys now. You know, that's, oh, what was that? Broken Side, that was it. Oh, those were some times in popular media. Well, semi-popular media. Hopefully our curse room... yeah, let's just go for it. We got the HP necessary. I'm hoping to get a guppy item or something. And Algia's rune is fine. It's not a guppy item, but it's not bad. What would really benefit me here is kind of an uncharacteristically lucky deal with the devil. If I could get a deal with the devil... when I don't... I'm not going to say I don't deserve one, but when the odds are stacked against me a little bit... as far as I'm concerned, as long as you don't take red heart damage, you deserve at least a shot at a deal with the devil. You bought the lottery ticket. You deserve a chance to take the jackpot, you know? But, an uncharacteristically lucky deal with the devil here. or unexpectedly lucky deal with the devil here would be awesome. I'm not even going to be too picky about it, but I know our 1 red heart is not doing much for us from a survival standpoint, which is good. It's not necessary right now, but we could use that to maybe amp up our damage a little bit, because admittedly, not killing it with respect to the killing enemies department. Just stick like 1 explosivo shot, both of these guys will be dead. We did get a deal with the devil. We also got a speed and range upgrade. At this point, I'm sorry, portable slot. I never really found an opportunity to make you work. Our speed is ridiculous. I almost didn't want to take it, but more speed is usually better than less speed. And beyond that, oh, that was terrible. It does contribute to the spun transformation, so I support it. Mom's wig is pretty okay. More spiders does mitigate some damage issues. You know what? If we're going to go all in on speed, let's go all in on speed. Oh, when I take pills, I gain some speed. I'll lit up like a Christmas tree. Let's kickstart my heart. Okay. Next floor. Algae's rune in case things get very dire. Which I hope certainly isn't the case. We're 2 seconds ahead of schedule for boss rush. What a wonderful time for us to be alive. Ooh, it's a new world record. No, Fry Man. That is a new moon record. Probably a secret room there, is my guess. Alrighty. Luck up. Dude, the luck's getting ridiculous. And you know what? We could use some consumable drops, in particular of the explosive variety. So, if you want to hook me up there, I would desire it greatly. Nothing there. Definitely don't want to do that. Oh, this is... I wish that I had known that this existed. We could have used this diarrhea for good purposes. We could have used the diarrhea for good. Instead, now I just got shit all over this room. Ooh, syringe number 2. Good stuff. Not only syringe number 2, but also with an Alga's rune and a lot of weak enemies, potentially an opportunity for us to generate a bunch of black hearts that would actually be fantastic for us. Okay. I think we should take this and go back and do the boss trap room. And hopefully we just get a cricket's head here or something. Okay, we get Steven, and you know what? I'll be ballsy and take Bob's brain as well. The Steven pickup was the real, jewel in there. But the Bob's brain pickup could mitigate our relative... I don't want to say lack of damage because we got Death's Touch, and then whenever I say that, people go like, oh, Northern Lion, you're so spoiled. You don't get on my average run. I only get, Mom's heals, and I get the fun guy transformation, and then I gotta try to beat Isaac without ever getting hit. It's, there's that thread of the narrative for sure. But I do think that it's positive for us to be taking Bob's brain, as long as we, use it as effectively as we know we can if we're paying attention. We could Algiz into boss rush, but I really think that if we're just looking to gain spirit hearts, there's better options. And one of those better options is what I was talking about earlier. If we can Algiz poison enemies, get some black hearts from killing them, then we're potentially in a really good spot. And we could use one of those black hearts to go to the curse room and, Algiz rune be damned, basically. Husk is another easy boss fight for where we're at in the run, so the game's been very kind to us from that perspective. I will absolutely take the 0.3 damage up here. And, it's not like that's going to be world-changing, but the HP, it's more valuable than I expected it would be. When I said that 1 HP doesn't matter for us, I didn't know what awaited us a little later on the run. Another full health pill. Still have not seen item room or shop, always on the other side of the map. I am going to take a little bit of a risk here. Addicted. Luck down. Alright. Fair to say that room probably was not worth going to. We could go play our blood bank once. Don't anticipate this being a very high value decision, but it has been before on occasion. Kamikaze. Hilarious. Haha. Forget don't forget battery, baby. We got a bomb. Let's make this work. Or try to make this work, at least. Pick up battery, baby. Alright, go down to the next floor. It's amazing how in keeping we are with the boss rush splits that I established for myself here. Like, it's a little ridiculous. Just come down. Lots of stuff on... Oh, there we go. 2 extra bombs. Like, we are, like, pretty much exactly in pace, plus or minus 30 seconds with boss rush on every single floor. My own personal splits for boss rush. I'd be interested to know what other people's are, because mine... I hope they haven't become, like, a de facto standard, because, you know, I just use them as my own personal tool. They work for me, but if your playstyle is different, I don't know, maybe you tend to take a really long time through the first few floors and then rush through the other ones. This is just what's worked for me after my own personal experience. So we just want to get Bob's brain safely unequipped, and then get over here. Great work. Tractor beam. This is an interesting item. I don't really know the implications of this combined with what we've got going on. I think it may actually be bad with Explosivo. No, okay, so it seems neutral with Explosivo, because I was thinking maybe it'll pull the shots, like the Explosivo shots, off of an enemy in order to move them somewhere else. Maybe it's actually good. Maybe if an enemy dies with Explosivo shots on it, I can kind of recapture those Explosivo shots and put them on another enemy, but it seems mostly like I'd consider that Tractor Beam is kind of in a vacuum here. Which is not to say that I'm sucking it up for, you know, getting dust on my floor. I'm rather just saying that it functions kind of as it would even if we didn't have Explosivo here. In my opinion, at least. Greed fight here is actually good. We've been kind of like in a death spiral financially here, you know, spending just enough money to get some spirit hearts and keep ourselves relatively safe and alive, but having this fight basically means we skip one shop. Did still spend a key, but not a big deal. And we get some money out of it that we can use... Oh, that was real bad. We get some money out of it that we can use in the future, hopefully, to buy something that gives us more permanent improvements here. It's like that, you know, the rich get richer sentiment. I really like there's this example, it's I guess a thought experiment, but I'm not sure if it has historical precedent, but it's told as if it has historical precedent, that if you were a poor worker, you need boots to go to work, you know, in like the 1800s era England, let's say. Let's head down to the next floor. You don't have a lot of money because you're going to work. Like, you got to get a job, right? So you got to buy boots. So you buy cheap boots. The boots, you know, maybe they're like £4, but they break in 6 months. Or they break in a year. If you're rich, you got to get boots. You can afford a higher quality pair of boots that maybe costs, you know, 5 or 6 times as much as the shittier pair of boots. But then you never have to buy another one for the rest of your life. You know, it's the plight of the impoverished here. Let's see if we can maybe snag a teleportation card here. But you know, like all analogies, or many analogies, chaos card, huh? Like many analogies, it's a little too simplistic, probably, but at the same time, it illustrates an interesting point. Did I really just use Algiz to get 2 cents? I saw that golden chest and was like, oh, we can get that. Not a smart idea, but we do still have Chaos backing us up. So maybe I'll skip, I want to get a key, but maybe I'll skip Boss Rush and then fight Hush with this Chaos card. It seems like it could be a doable option. And that's kind of like where what I'm trying to get at here is not an overarching political point, but rather that I'm kind of suffering from that, or at least illustrating that in Isaac right now. You know, we never really had enough money to invest in permanently improving ourselves. Instead, we just kind of continually, okay, we killed the enemy. Oh, we didn't kill the enemy. We got a battery charge from Battery Baby. That got me in a false sense of security there. Instead, we just had to invest in whatever we could get to get us through the day, you know, and that's not always a great situation. 2 of spades. We'll just pop it, because I definitely want to hold Chaos. Our luck stat is decent enough that I actually feel like this fortune teller, as dramatic as this may sound, has a chance to just win us the game. If it can just pay out with like 1 spirit heart every 10 cents, this sets us up so nicely for the future. Now, trinket-wise, I'm actually happy with the Ace of Spades, honestly, but I wouldn't mind getting Crystal Ball either. The mapping is really nice. And we may choose to do... Oh, never mind. We're done. Okay, so we didn't quite get as powerful as I'd like, but we will get at least powerful enough to check this curse room. And we got 2 black cards out of it. Again, once you can afford to invest in yourself, you know, your life's going to get a little bit easier here. Now, we definitely want to go to the shop, and we hope that there's no super greed inside of it. We can buy whatever we want. Let's make sure to give it back a little bit by donating as well. Buy restock first, then get theirs options. I think I'm going to donate. I know restock's like not that amazing on the final shop of the game. I want to donate like a little bit and then buy a bunch of spirit hearts. Just to set us up amazingly for the future here. So I'm completely okay with the way that went down. Just keep the chaos card. We don't need to worry about anything else. I was gonna say, like, oh, we could go get that and then see if that's a 2 of spades or something like that, or a 2 of diamonds, and then go buy more spirit hearts. That's probably liable to be pretty irrelevant, I think. Okay, we're already done with this. We did get a deal with the devil. We'll take the Polaroid. Made it to boss rush. We'll take Rotten Baby, and now we have permanent Polaroid invincibility. I don't think a Thame is worth it. And I'm tempted, but those 3 spirit hearts could be very valuable. The friendly ball and mysterious baby, or sorry, multidimensional baby, are definitely not worth it either. Okay, Curse of the Lost. I do think that this is one of those rare opportunities, and it pretty much has like a 100% coincidence rate with Chaos. Like, runs where I want to fight Hush equal runs where I have the Chaos card. So, I think we probably will presumably make it to Hush, or at least make it in time to qualify, and then we'll probably fight Hush just because we can. It'll be easy as a result of having the Chaos card. If we miss, it's going to be a fucking nightmare, but assuming we don't, that's going to be totally fine. So we'll be looking to stack up some keys. Ooh, yeah, we got to check that. We do have a kind of, despite the fact that the run has gone somewhat quickly, it's a little bit of an anemic run from a damage perspective, I have to admit. Like, we could be doing a lot more damage right now. Card is the Emperor. Sadly, since we have this Chaos card, it's not sad because the Chaos card is great, but sadly, we can't really take a second card with us right now, so we'll just keep the Chaos card for now and be good to go. Got a lot of Spirit Hearts here. We did spend a key, so, you know, I know that kind of runs counter to my Hush strategy, but we got enough Spirit Hearts out of it that I feel it was worthwhile. I mean, we are going to take damage. We're not doing enough damage that we can presumably get through the rest of the game without getting hit. It's just, well, I've squandered, like, all those Spirit Hearts we gained. That's okay. It's okay. We're learning. Gotta learn in a safe environment so that you can, you know, feel okay making mistakes. Really gotta stop walking on the creep. Like, that's the... If you want to walk on anything, walk on the sun, like Smash Mouth did on their 1997 album, Fush Yo Mong. Is that what that one's called? It was like, I think it was meant to be like, hey, we're saying fuck you, man, but we're not really saying fuck you, man, so because we want this to be in record stores worldwide. I really thought we had the speed required to make it across there. Okay, so this is not really going that well, but that room did remind me that we have the virus, which means anytime that I get hit early on a room, we should definitely run into enemies, because it gives us a pretty solid chance, actually, to get a black card out of the virus, which is really what makes that item not complete and utter trash. So, definitely take advantage of that whenever possible. You know, we have had runs where it's actually been more advantageous to get hit by running into enemies, especially if you have an orbital, which we do, than to just try to kill them with your tears. Now, I don't think we're in that position right now, and even if we are, I don't know if I have the sack to try to figure that out right now, but I think that at least trying to minimize the penalty for taking damage is gonna pretty much guarantee us a smooth coast to victory. I hope, at least. But part of that hinges on getting a deal with the devil on this floor. This should be Skolex. Like Pin, we're not going to do a lot of damage with Explosivo, but Bob's Brain should be good. And, you know, we do have Death's Touch, one way or the other. And we're generating some spiders. That was just horrible. I was hoping maybe we could poison him, but I guess, like, since it's vulnerable parts were not open there. It didn't work for us. By the way, Explosivo actually horrible for this. Like, half of my shots are just hitting him in the face and never getting through to his tail, so... You know, they're sticking to his head, which we don't want. We want to make sure we're actually hitting that juicy spot at the back there. Haha. Sexual intercourse. Definitely take the pentagram here. Head down to the next floor. Still got my eye on the Hush fight. But HP-wise, I was hoping that we were in a little bit of a better situation there. Chest? Not a chest. That was just the sound of the doors opening. Okay, because we didn't take HP. Well, I guess even if we took 1 heart, we could have come in here. But let's fulfill my narrative instead. Because we didn't take HP, we could get that. Unfortunately, Charm of the Vampire is very unlikely to be worth anything for us. 1 Spirit Heart is quite valuable, though. Curse of the Blind making it a little tricky to see tinted rocks. So I'm going to just completely opt out. We're not done yet. Hierophant. Beautiful. Okay. I don't think a deal with the devil provides us with really any benefit at all. Not a deal with the devil, sorry. I don't think a blood bank provides us with any benefit at all at this point, unless it's going to give us an HP upgrade on, like, the very first play. And even then, that's kind of a lateral move. I think I'd rather have the guaranteed permanent Polaroid invincibility, so... That thought experiment kind of falls apart. Good stuff. Not done yet. Okay. Very lucky to not get hit by that bullshit gate attack. No Spirit Hearts, but that's okay, because we got Spirit Hearts very recently from that. Yeah, okay, we got 7 keys. That's enough to do everything on the Hush fight, and I think that is a smart option. Open those golden chests, see if you can get something out of them. We do have recycle, so if we get a half-price item on the shop down there, we might be able to buy something, but... I wouldn't bet on it too much. No deal with the devil. Alright, come through to the Hush fight. This is the integral part of the run. If we can manage to navigate this properly, we have no issues probably for the rest of the run. Okay, no curse here. I think we take the mind over butt bombs. Or, sorry, number 2. I think you take chemical peel for the damage upgrade. And honestly, the shop is like my lowest priority out of all this, because we don't have enough money. Although we will now... as a result of the golden chest. The Lovers is meaningless. The Strength card is potentially meaningless, but it's something that we can take with us after we use the Chaos card. And then on here, I think we'll just buy 3 Spirit Hearts. Get to nearly full HP. Alright. So the first stage of the Hush fight is not going to be as fast as you would like. But once we start getting a decent amount of Explosivo shots popping off, it should get a little better, but... Once we get to the second phase, this is where you just don't fuck it up, man. W and Q together. We even have a laser sight. Okay, we nailed it. Did we get much better? No, honestly, not really. Got the mind, chemical peel, and infamy. But it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad either. I don't know why I became cool guy frog voice there. Oh shit, what up? We can't fly yet, but we do want to do this. Ah, come on with the small rock nonsense, man. 10 cents and 10, oh, not 10 cents, sorry, 10 bombs is what I mean to say. Did manage to skip quite a number of rooms. Man, this guy just got screwed right off the bat, but did manage to skip quite the number of rooms as a result of this. Oh, apparently I opened that when I walked out. Honestly, not that surprised. At this point, I would love an Emperor card. Close enough. Do you take Empress or do you take Strength? I think you take Empress because it doesn't force you to lose permanent Polaroid invincibility. Yeah, this is... Oh, we're at, like, beyond full HP. We could, if we wanted to, start to get, like, real aggressive. Not in a weird way, but in, like, a, you know, dealing damage by running into enemies, using Cube of Meat to deal a lot of damage. Like, I think that's actually a fairly advisable way to proceed, at least for this fight. Right, watch out for Bob's brain, though. Really, oh my god. I really thought we'd get at least one Demon Heart. Either way, it's a fast fight. I'm not really worried about finishing this run in a timely fashion, you know. I'm mostly just happy to be alive on this run. We're in a little bit of a scary spot, especially on, like, the 4th room that we did. To be finishing the whole run in, like, 27 minutes is a little out of control, given our fairly scary start. We only have 1 key, but remember, it's not like we wasted our keys. We used them on the chest. Did it provide us with a ton of benefit? Probably not, but we used them for a chance at some gain. And I'm not talking about the laundry detergent produced by Procter & Gamble. Just makes my clothes smell lemony fresh at all. Is that what clothes are supposed to smell like? Lemons? I thought it was supposed to be like a meadow or something like that. We do have enough bombs to bomb our way through the secret room, so I will take advantage of that. I mean, this run is far from like a guaranteed victory. It should be a victory, but it's not guaranteed. The fact that we have decent luck stat means I'm hoping that we pick up some extra items here. I mean, like, we've probably gotten an above average amount of items on this run, but so far, very, very few. Probably Empress we'll keep with. We'll stick with, I should say, but very, very few damage upgrades. I mean, we got Pentagram, Meat, Death's Touch. It's enough to build a winning run, but as you can see, it's not like we're, you know, killing bosses in 5 or 6 hits. Watch that in slow-mo. Probably see that we killed the boss in, like, exactly 6 hits and make me look like a hypocrite. No Spun transformation either. We got Dead Bird. We got a luck upgrade. Okay, now, 45 seconds later, it's pretty much a guaranteed win. Shows what I know. And honestly, I'm happy to take that damage to move this along. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.